Now, what is delimitation? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just explain it in simple words before I start. Delimitation means that you keep changing the number of seats in different parts of the country and therefore the total number of seats in the parliament as per the population of different parts of the country. Which means that as per the population, you are represented in parliament. More people, more seats in parliament. Simple. It's not based upon the surface area of the state. Jammu and Kashmir surface area is much more than, it'll be more than Kerala, I guess. It'll be more than Jammu and Kashmir surface area will be more than Punjab, more than Haryana, right? But the number of seats in Jammu and Kashmir will be less than Punjab, less than Haryana, right? Less than Assam, less than Kerala. Why? Because the population of Jammu and Kashmir is less. Simple. And every few years, not every year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, at least 100% after 40 years, you have to change the number of seats basis the population of that particular state. Now, what is the problem? Stalin says that the population of the states should not matter. Freeze it by another 30 years, another 20 years, another 50 years. I don't understand the logic. Why should the number of seats in every state be based not upon the population of those states today, but, and Jyotsna Tirunagiri, I start with you, but on the basis of the population of those states in 1976. A person born in 1976, ladies and gentlemen, will be 7 years younger than Rahul Gandhi, and that person will be 48 or 49 years today. Now, I don't understand why the freeze of population. Where do you stand on this? Jyotsna, is this anti-South?
Nothing is anti-South, Arnabji. Their thought process is anti-South. Here, not about one particular party, but anything and everything that BJP does or NDA does, they have a problem with. Delimitation has happened earlier also. Delimitation is a continuous process. It's not a political decision or it's not a political process. It's a constitutional process.
Constitutional.
आप, मैं, या फिर मोदी जी, या फिर अमित शाह जी, या फिर नायडू जी, कोई नहीं डिसाइड करते हैं. स्टालिन जी भी नहीं डिसाइड करते हैं. This is a constitutional process. इसमें, yes, we have some concerns, Arnab ji. We do have some concerns.
What is your concern?
As a southern state, we want if the delimitation process, the procedure, the protocols that are set in, we want them to be reworked on. We want certain things to be, yes, according to the current situation, we want them to be reworked on. Any concerns from the southern states need to be considered. We are a very strong ally of the NDA and we are also a very strong
You're from Andhra. Would Andhra seats
party
increase or go down?
Pardon, sir?
Would the seats of Andhra Pradesh increase or go down?
Sir, what I'm trying to say is it's not...
Why aren't you answering?
I'm not Stalin, sir. I'm sorry, Arnab ji. I'm not Stalin here.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not going to talk about number of seats going down.
You're saying it doesn't matter?
Sir, I'll tell you one thing. It is not something that you have to do politics on, today, Arnab ji. They are talking about, sir, 1 second, sir. Stalin ji, I have huge respect for him, but he is linking babies to seats. I'm not happy with it.
He's saying more babies, more seats produce more babies.
That, okay. I'm not happy with it.
Pull her out,
pull her out.
You're not happy. Pull her out. What's your problem? You have no other issues.
Politics is different from demography of the state. Yeah, they have to understand that.
Yeah. Stalin says delimitation must be based on the census of 1971. Right? This demand is outrageous because it does not factor in the massive population growth of the country since 1971. That's my counter. What's yours? Pull up.
Who's speaking?
Arnab, here, your friendly neighborhood ghost.
Okay. Tell you, it has nothing to do with politics. It is constitutional. It's not from today. I don't even know why the government has not come out and said we'll consider everything. And I, for one, believe that having, you're going back and saying 71 census, no, you can have any census you want. Have rotation, have delimitation.
How can the population of India in Satya on the debate. How can the population of India, 1 minute, Ramesh Sabharwal, how can the population of India in 1976 be imposed on the population of India in 2025? इसकी कोई logic ही नहीं है. कुछ लॉजिक ही नहीं है.
No. It is.
Yeah, Romesh.
2001 census.
We should do for the sake of the country.
No, what way? Louder, yeah.
For the country. Which delimitation, if it gives a good result for the country, for the welfare of the country, the people of the country, if it divides the people, then I think that all the opposition,
What was the population of India in 1971?
Definitely it will be less than today.
What was the population of India in 1971?
It will be less, definitely.
It was 54.8 crore.
It will be less.
What is the population of India today?
Right.
145 crore.
Yeah. So
You are saying 145 crore and 54.8 crore is the same.
No,
I don't. इसमें कोई logic नहीं. You
I'm
people
not
are.
saying, no.
No, you're being very selfish now over this.
we should do the thing.
The number of MPs today there are some MPs in our country. No, I'll tell you what's bad for the country. Today there are some MPs, Satya, who represent nearly double the voters of others. Yeah. There are some MPs who represent, say, 1 lakh voters. There are some MPs who represent 2 lakh voters.
Like Lakshadweep.
Like Lakshadweep. So this is not fair.
No, this is definitely not fair. One has to be in a democratic process. First of all the southern political party must understand one thing very clearly, that they are creating a rift between southern state and the northern state. One should just shy away from this.
Yeah.
Don't create such kind of nonsense in the political system of this democratic setup. There is a constitutional framework, and the Prime Minister himself assured the complete parliament that no seats will be decreased in the southern state.
Yeah.
But the nation has to even implement the women reservation bill, and seats has to be increased, and there is a constitutional already established process that there will be population pro rata, and as per that one vote will value one vote. So every member of parliament must represent a sizable number of population. That should not be in any kind of disparity. So it is the question before the nation, and definitely the government will have to answer. And deep freezing is inevitable. Delimitation is inevitable. You cannot stop it. In 2001, there was a constitutional amendment, I think 84th amendment, that defreezed the seat. Till when? 2026. Last census of any census after 2026. Census couldn't happen due to COVID, and now they will. The government will carry out it.
While talking about the caste census, Satyaji.
Yeah.
While talking about the caste census, Rahul Gandhi said, and he came up with this formulation saying, जितनी आबादी उतना हक. तारिक जी आपको याद होगा, जितनी आबादी उतना हक, ये आपकी स्टांस थी. यानी कि आपकी 10 की आबादी 1 MP, तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि किसी की 20 की आबादी और 1 ही MP. And as per that, I want to tell you that in 1971, Tariq, 543 MPs represented 54.8 crore people. That means every MP represented 10.1 lakh, 10 lakh.
Right.
10 लाख 10,000 लोग की एक MP होती थी. आज we have 145 crore people. We still have 543 MPs, which means over 25 lakh per MP in some states, and yet smaller states remain unrepresented. So without delimitation, larger states are denied fair representation, and that is not right. Larger states, for example, let me tell you, Delhi. Viewers, people in Delhi, let me explain to you.
Around and
Delhi is about 2.5 to 3 crore people. Kerala also has the same population as Delhi. I want to explain this to both people in Delhi and Kerala. The population of Delhi and the population of Kerala is about the same. Delhi has 7 Lok Sabha seats.
Kerala has 20.
And Kerala has 20 Lok Sabha seats.
Right.
Now, if delimitation happens, Delhi will have 20 Lok Sabha seats and Kerala will have 20 Lok Sabha seats. Right? Is that fair or not? For the same number of people, same number of seats. Give me a logic against it. Tariq, please, over to you.
देखिए, उत्तराखंड का जब फॉर्मेशन हुआ था तो वहां की आबादी 75 लाख थी और 5 लोकसभा की सीटें बनी थी और 70 विधानसभा की सीटें बनी थी. उसमें यह हुआ कि पहाड़ के लोग कहने लगे कि साहब प्लेन की ज्यादा सीटें होंगी, हमारी सीटें कम हो जाएंगी और ये पहाड़ी स्टेट नहीं रहेगा और पहाड़ियों के साथ जो है वो खराब इन लोग का वो रहेगा, रवैया रहेगा. तो उस समय स्टार्टिंग का पहला इलेक्शन जो है वो कम नीचे की मतलब तराई की सीट और ज्यादा ऊपर की सीट थी। उसके बाद फिर उसको ठीक से फॉर्मेशन किया गया और फॉर्मेशन करके फिर नीचे की सीट ज्यादा हुई और ऊपर की सीट कम हुई। तो क्या पुष्कर सिंह धामी पहाड़ के रहने वाले हैं, क्या उनको मुख्यमंत्री बनने का मौका नहीं मिला? बिल्कुल मिला, वही मुख्यमंत्री हैं। ये ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है, ये सब फर्जी की बातें हैं। हाँ, जो सीट ज्यादा मांग रहा है वो अपने स्टेट के हिसाब से मांग रहा है, उस पर हम कुछ नहीं कह सकते। हम अपने स्टेट के हिसाब से मांग रहे हैं, जिसकी जिस स्टेट की जितनी आबादी उस हिसाब से उसकी हिस्सेदारी। भाई जब 55 करोड़ थे तो यहाँ पे 547
वहां पे तो वही कह रहे हैं ना, यू आर सपोर्टिंग द गवर्नमेंट।
आई एम सपोर्टिंग, बिल्कुल आई एम सपोर्टिंग इंडियन, आई एम सपोर्टिंग, बिल्कुल। ये तो मैं अपने स्टेट की हिस्सेदारी के लिए सपोर्ट करूंगा ही। ऐसा नहीं है क्या समाजवादी इसके अगेंस्ट है? नहीं, समाजवादी पार्टी भी इसको सपोर्ट कर रही है। आप अखिलेश जी से पूछिएगा, वो भी इसको सपोर्ट करेंगे। भाई हमारी जो आबादी है उस हिसाब से हमको हिस्सेदारी चाहिए। वो बात अलग है कि ये कितनी सीट लाएंगे, हम कितनी सीट लाएंगे।
अब this is in this interesting. Samajwadi Party and BJP are agreeing on delimitation. This is a very big breaking news story. Samajwadi Party and BJP agree on delimitation.
Tomorrow they can change their stand.
Now,
tomorrow they can change their stand. We don't
they
have
will
any
not
trust
change
for
their
Samajwadi
stand
Party.
because Akhilesh will become very powerful nationally. You see, what will happen is Akhilesh will become very powerful nationally if the number of seats in Uttar Pradesh goes up to 120, 130. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Proportionally, if his number of Lok Sabha seats will also double. So
and I think there will be breakup in India bloc. Complete breakup in India bloc.
No.
No, there will be no breakup in India bloc or anything.
I think that I think that this is also about what stance you take vis-a-vis Ambedkar. Now, the father of the Constitution said that delimitation should happen with every census. This I am not saying. Ambedkar ji said that. Am I right? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Ambedkar ji said that.
Yes.
Now, suddenly, Indira Gandhi imposes emergency and she says, listen, I want to make my son Prime Minister of India. She wanted Sanjay Gandhi to be Prime Minister of India. So she said, I'm going to freeze it. Why should Indira Gandhi's decision during the emergency be greater than Ambedkar's decision when he founded the Constitution? Ramesh Sabarwal has no answer. Let me see if he takes an anti-Ambedkar position. You don't debate with me. Debate with Ajay Alok. Ajay Alok, put him on air, please. Ajay. Yeah.
One of the issues that whatever Ambedkar ji did, whatever Indira ji did.
Whatever Ambedkar did. You are now comparing Ambedkar to Indira Gandhi.
No, I'm not comparing anybody with anybody. All the political leaders or all the leaders of this country always does the thing which are the good for the country. All political parties, all chief ministers should sit together.
If every chief minister, no, that's against the constitution.
Sir, India is also doing good for the country.
They should sit together and they should come out with the formula.
Tomorrow.
I must enlighten you. Why Ambedkar ji has pushed such kind of formula? Because he wanted equality before law to apply in the equal representation from equal size of population.
Yes.
That was the concept.
So
why are you forgetting this? And what Indira Gandhi did, just accept that was a fault on the side of the Congress. That was not a good for the country. Not at all. You played with the constitutional provision. You freezed it. Now you are against of it. Defreezing is inevitable. Delimitation is inevitable. Why don't you come out and support the government on this proposal?
Satya, I'll tell you what's happening. There's another very, very dangerous part of this. Apologies. And that is this, Ajay, that if today every state decides everything that the center is supposed to decide,
Right.
then tomorrow the Chief Minister of Assam will say that I will decide the deployment of the Indian Army in whether the Indian Army should be in Kokrajhar or Karbi Anglong. And no, I'm telling you, the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh will say that I will decide how close to the border the army should be posted, not the center. You see, there are some things Ambedkar and wanted to keep the country together. Rahul Gandhi wants to break the country. That's very clear. The states, one minute, the Constitution of India, viewers, mark my words, the Constitution of India has given the Parliament of India, not the state assemblies of India, the right to divide constituencies. States have no say. I'm sorry to say this. States have no say to begin with vis-a-vis parliamentary constituencies as per Article 82 of the Constitution of India. Are we going to break and tear apart the Constitution of India? That's what these people want to do. They want to break the country. They want to tear the constitution. Or before our very eyes, this is what is Ajay. If you don't control this now, this very dangerous trend that is now beginning.
Arnab, right now for the first time, I would like to thank Lari Saab that he talked some sense. But I'm amazed to see my Congress friend not taking a stand on this. And I'm not amazed at what Stalin is doing. I'm not amazed at what Stalin is doing. Because he's on the same path what Rahul Gandhi took, that by saying that India is not a nation, but union of states what our constitution.
Rahul wants to break India.
He has not read constitution properly, so he didn't go further. Now the point is, here is the biggest factor is, the killer of Rajiv Gandhi, the sympathizers for the killer of Rajiv Gandhi have joined Congress, who was supposed to be Rajiv Gandhi.
You are calling DMK killers of Rajiv Gandhi?
And they are talking in sense that they can do anything. What about that khatakat Samvidhan bachana hai? The DMK was sympathizer for the killers of Rajiv Gandhi. There is no open secret. Now, our constitution says that delimitation has to happen. Delimitation has to happen. Delimitation has to happen. The point is, it's Rahul Gandhi's induction effect. It's Rahul Gandhi's induction effect of grey matter. In all those parties who now say that delimitation के लिए formula निकालना चाहिए. Right now he said that delimitation के लिए मुख्यमंत्रियों को बैठ के formula निकालना चाहिए. There is already a system in place by our constitution.
देश को एक रखने के लिए बातचीत करना चाहिए.
सबरवाल है ना जी.
सबको बोलते रहिए.
हर चीज पे बातचीत नहीं होती है सबरवाल जी. हर चीज पे बातचीत नहीं होती. हो चुकी है.
यही मोहब्बत की दुकान है, यही भारत की सभ्यता है.
बातचीत नहीं होती है. गाइडलाइंस ऑन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन.
अरे बातचीत तो करोगे. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन तो हमने बनाया, बातचीद से तो बनाया.
What do you mean हमने बनाया? What do you mean हमने बनाया?
But बातचीत only, but debates, but discussion.
Delimitation. Secondly, सबरवाल जी सुनिए. Delimitation has to go by pro rata basis. ये हमेशा होते आया है. कोई नई चीज नहीं हो रही है. We have to go according to the constitution.
तो
संविधान पॉकेट में रखने से संविधान नहीं आता.
सबरवाल
सेंसिस तो कर लीजिए.
Mr. Sabharwal.
Should have criticized DMK.
Sabharwal.
Sir, I have a point.
Instead of attending the all-party meeting, you should have criticized Stalin.
No, just 1 minute. It may appear to be technical. Just before I come to you, I shall just come to you.
Yes, sir.
The question is on how the country should be and exist. Do we start challenging the constitution on that? फिर तो constitution को ही बंद करना पड़ेगा. The borders of the country are going to change and the dangerous intentions of the Congress are coming out. Now, Article 82 says, upon the completion of each census, the allocation of seats in the House of the People to the states and the division of each state into territorial constituencies shall be readjusted by such authority and in such a manner as Parliament may law determine. सारी power Parliament के पास.
It's a central subject.
No, it's a central subject. And Article 173 provides for readjustment, says upon the completion of every census, the total number of seats in the legislative assembly of each state and the division of each state into territorial constituencies will also happen, which means delimitation must happen in center.
Yes, sir.
And it must happen in the state.
Actually, they are redefining the concept of federalism and constitutionalism.
Sir.
You know, by deviating from center, they are basically weakening the federal structure of the country.
They want a weak center.
You know, he is telling every now and then, मोहब्बत की दुकान है. ये कैसी मोहब्बत की आपकी दुकान है? मैं एक बात कह दूं, ये कैसी आपकी मोहब्बत की दुकान है जिसमें आप बेच रहे हैं नफरत का सामान है? ये कैसी मोहब्बत की दुकान है? ये कैसी मोहब्बत की दुकान है?
सर
को गाली दिया साउदर्न स्टेट से राहुल गांधी चुप. कैसी मोहब्बत की दुकान है?
कांग्रेस कभी ऐसा
बीजेपी के प्रेसिडेंट को एक गोट बना के वहां पे उसको स्प्लिट किया गया. ये कैसी मोहब्बत की दुकान थी? राहुल गांधी चुप. I have a one simple question. The savior, you were claiming that you were the savior of the constitution. Why you are not coming forward and take a stand to save the constitutional process of this country, which says delimitation is the central subject and it has to go according to the constitutional process, a democratic process.
Do you think they believe in a process? Do you think they believe in a process? process. One minute. They are dictators. They are people who are against democracy, and Indira Gandhi, the dictator, the greatest and worst dictator of the country, dissolved the assemblies of Uttar Pradesh. She dissolved the assembly of Bihar. She dissolved the assembly of Madhya Pradesh. She dissolved the assembly of Rajasthan. She dissolved the assembly of Punjab, Orissa, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. She destroyed the democracy of the country. She did that.
Hello, Sabarwal.
She did that. She did that.
Come on.
No.
Congress is making
you didn't
fool
get
of its
the-
own organization.
Jyotsna.
Sir, the point of concern is we are losing a very, very crucial thing here.
Right.
Why did this discussion come up, Arnab? Because there are elections coming in Tamil Nadu.
Right.
So the Tamil Nadu government raises an issue, tries to create the north and south divide. Yes, sir. Hold on, sir.
Absolutely.
Hold on, sir. I did not speak when you were speaking. Sir, maintain minimum decency. Very clear, sir.
No, I can't maintain it. I'm Tariq Ansari.
Come on.
So if you can't maintain, you
this
don't
is
have
not
the right
right.
to be on the debate. I'm sorry. If you could not maintain the decency, I'm sorry you cannot be on the debate.
Sir, please don't just heckle Jyotsna.
I'm sorry, sir.
You can't heckle Jyotsna. It's a very serious subject.
You cannot.
It's a very serious subject that is directly linked to the future of the country,
Sir,
and the map of the country and the sovereignty of the country.
Arnabji, I demand my
Jyotsna,
time.
please.
I demand my time.
TDP spokesperson
I demand my
Jyotsna
time.
gets
I
the
demand
time.
my time.
You have got the time.
Sir, the point here is they use each and every situation to break the country. Now the Tamil Nadu is going for elections next year, so they raise the issue. Delimitation का issue उन लोगों ने raise किया. अमित शाह जी ने ये बोला है कि we are going to protect each and every southern states. Nothing is going to happen to them. Sir, हम भी ये बोल रहे हैं. We are a strong southern state.
Yeah,
we are a strong southern
absolutely.
party. We are
Absolutely.
saying a very, very, very well executed delimitation has to happen, and it's a win-win situation for the states and the country on a whole. It has to happen. And again, sir,
Sir, they want to undermine the country, Jyotsna. They want to undermine the nation.
Arnabji, how can they connect delimitation and federalism?
Yeah.
Sir, they don't believe in parliament.
सर इतना तो अकल रहना चाहिए ना. फेडरलिज्म का मतलब क्या है?
They don't
निर्मला
believe.
सीतारामन जी ने राज्यसभा में on her reply, sir, 1 second, hold on, sir, on her reply to budget discussion, she told she told what she gave for Kerala, she told what she gave for Karnataka, she told what she gave for Tamil Nadu, she told what she gave for Telangana. Sir, that is federalism. Not just sitting here and talking. That is federalism.
And Rahul Gandhi wants to break the country.
What we got in Andhra, you know it?
Rahul Gandhi,
What we got in
this
Andhra?
party,
We
the
got
Congress
roads
party,
there. We got railway there. We got the Vishaka steel there. That's federalism.
this
That's
party,
federalism.
I want to get in. Ajay Alok, Ajay and Romesh now.
We keep our seats and we
Ajay-
get couple of more.
महात्मा गांधी ने जिंदगी
Romesh and Ajay.
दी।
How many MPs लोकसभा मैम?
राजीव जी ने बलिदान दिया इस कंट्री के लिए।
सर इनको आंसर तो कर दूं क्या है इनका प्रॉब्लम. सर बोलिए.
No, Ajay is coming on the debate. Ajay.
बड़ी बातें कर रही है. कितने MPs हैं लोकसभा में
राजीव गांधी
आपके?
ने कोई बलिदान नहीं दिया.
Sir, hold on, sir. What he has challenged me on his number of seats.
कोई बलिदान नहीं दिया.
Sir, we have 16 from TDP.
Let me make
and
it very clear.
overall, we have 21 from the state. Understood? 21. हंस रहे हो. 21 MP का जो बात कर रहे हो हंस रहे हो. ये है आपकी manners.
He created the demon called Prabhakaran. He created the demon called LTTE.
I'm sorry, he doesn't maintain the minimum decency. He laughs on a fellow panelists. He laughs on 21 MPs
You can
of the
ignore that.
country.
You can ignore that. You're a
He
large
laughs on
party.
21
You have a
MPs
lot
of
of
the
clout.
country.
Your
You should be ashamed.
leader Chandrababu
Actually, I should
Naidu.
be ashamed to
I
keep
want to
such
play
people
the
in the
soundbite
party.
of Chandrababu Naidu. Chandrababu Naidu, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most powerful leaders of the
Sir, actually, I should be
NDA.
ashamed to keep such person in the party.
Chandrababu
I'm
Naidu,
sorry.
by the way, your leader Chandrababu Naidu is with us tomorrow
Yes,
evening
sir.
at the Republic Plenary Summit at Bharat Mandapam. He
Yes, sir.
came to Delhi and he spoke, he called me. I said, Chandrababu Naidu ji, you need to come. He said, why do I need to come? I said, people of the country want to hear your views at the Republic Summit. He said, yes. I spoke to him day before yesterday. I'm grateful. He changed his program from Visakhapatnam. He's coming to Delhi to be with us tomorrow. You see, here is the soundbite of Chandrababu Naidu on the issue of delimitation.
Yes.
Your leader. I want to play that on the right. Please play on the right with windows there.
It's a continuous process. Once in 25 years. What I wanted to impress upon all of you, even I used to go for family planning as a challenge we have done. Now I have realized I am changing my views. I am promoting population now. It is not all political issue. I am telling you. One should be patriotic.
So one must accept the reality. Delimitation is a continuous process, is what he has said. Now, the point is this, Ramesh Sabarwal. I am not going to call you an anti-national because you will walk out of my program, but your party is anti-nation. Your party has said, Ajay Alok, you have said India is not a nation, it's a negotiation. I say India is a sovereign nation. Rahul Gandhi does not believe India is a sovereign nation. That's why he wants to undermine the Indian Parliament. The Indian Parliament is the highest legislative authority of the nation. The idea of India is bigger than the sum of its parts. It's bigger than you and me, bigger than the states, bigger than the union territories. We don't want to turn India into a loose confederation that is at war with each other, where states are bargaining for power. And Vadra family sits on top, decide, oh, you're bargaining, now I'll make money from you this way and that way. You know, I'm so happy that the Bofors case is going up for investigation once again. I'm sure, hope Sonia Gandhi is happy as well. But what Rahul Gandhi wants is they want to turn India into a negotiation so that they can be the masters of the negotiation. You understand, Ajay? Inko power chahiye, Sonia Gandhi ko power chahiye. Sab log lado, we will be the cat licking the cream. Such a selfish approach. You want to compromise.
Participate करते हैं, power public देती है, power जादू से थोड़ा बन जाती है. देश डेमोक्रेटिक देश है, इसकी फाउंडेशन नेहरू जी ने रखी है.
Highlighting the north-south divide in terms of taxes earned.
कांग्रेस ने फाउंडेशन रखी है.
What does this show?
इतनी मजबूत फाउंडेशन.
All these divisions created on the name of language. What does this show? And Congress is hand in gloves with them.
अरे नहीं,
और सहगल साहब एक मिनट
बात कर लो ना, आपसे बातचीत करो, सारी पॉलिटिकल
कोई बलिदान नहीं था ना राजीव गांधी.
Was 1976 freeze a permanent or a temporary measure?
Political party should
Was 1976 freeze? One minute, just 1 minute. Sachai boli jaye. One. I tell you today. I tell you today. I come to you and I tell you, Ajay Alok, that's a nice shawl that you're wearing. Can you give it to me for 1 hour? You say, okay, take it. And then I don't return to you for 1 year. You say, what happened? You didn't give me the shawl. I say that, I decided to freeze the time period of returning the shawl. That is what this party is doing. They are saying there was a freeze in 1976. Arey Baba, jab freeze tha, Sanjay Gandhi was the one who wanted the freeze.
They are absolutely anti-democratic.
It was a temporary measure. What are you laughing, Pulla? It was a temporary measure, not permanent. You heard of this story called Rip Van Winkle? Rip Van Winkle was a man who went to sleep. And he went to sleep for 20 years, and when he woke up, everything around him had changed. Congress party is like the Rip Van Winkle of Indian politics.
That's why all of us are so much afraid of us.
No, nobody's afraid.
भी रहते हैं तो भी नींद नहीं आती बीजेपी को. सुबह से लेकर रात तक राहुल गांधी, इंदिरा गांधी, राजीव गांधी, संजय गांधी, Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru ji.
Mahatma Gandhi and Sanjay Gandhi. What is the link between Sanjay Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi? 1 minute. Misusing the name. Firoz Gandhi's name was Ghandy. Gandhi. He was a Parsi. It was a Gandhi, and now you turn Gandhi into Mahatma Gandhi. What are you doing? Why did you link Sanjay Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi? Why did you link Rahul Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi? What is the link between Rahul Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi? What is the link between Sonia Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi? You have committed the greatest crime. This is fraud. This is fraud, ladies and gentlemen. This is fraud. You have linked. Why do you? You notice this, Satya? They always link Mahatma Gandhi to the Gandhi family. Is there any link? Is there any link? Is there any link between Mahatma Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi and Firoz Gandhi? What is there any link? Please.
Now I am telling you because you responded कि दिन भर हम आपका नाम लेते हैं. वो एक शेर है ना कि हम नाम भी लेते हैं तो हो जाते हैं बदनाम, वो लोग कत्ल भी करते तो चर्चा नहीं.
और सवाल पूछता हूं मैं सत्या जी.
दर्द इतने दर्द नहीं है, उसकी फरियाद इतनी लंबी है.
कत्ल हमारे हुए, बलिदान हमारे हुए.
आप कह रहे हैं
बलिदान का बहुत सम्मान है. मैंने बलिदान को लेकर कुछ नहीं कहा.
Again he links one.
No, I have a question. I have a question.
Never questioned it, but at the same point of time We have right to know the pain we have suffered
Wait,
from
Tariq,
the
wait.
history of India's independence, since Nehru to Rajiv Gandhi, whatever we have suffered, we have reason to ask, we have reason to question you, we have reason to oppose you. But at the same point of time, why don't you, when you're taking constitution in the hand, why don't you come to the constitutional process of the country? Why you are arguing that sabko baith ke baat kar lena chahiye?
I ask you one question. I ask you one question. Jyotsna, I want to ask one question here, and the question is to Pulla. Jyotsna, let her listen. No, Jyotsna, I ask you here. I'm bringing you into the debate, and my question, Pulla, listen to me here. Listen to me. Focus, man, focus, not hocus, focus. I'm not a man with the IQ of a Rahul Gandhi or a Kamal Hassan. Right? I have an above average, much above average, very high intellect. Now listen to me, Pulla. You said that delimitation is like political murder. You said delimitation is like political murder, right? And this murder of democracy should not be allowed. That's your position, right? And that's your position. That's why I'm saying freeze it. So what is it? It's not political murder. What is it? You're saying it's wrong.
So why is challenging making politics out of it?
Parties must talk to each other.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah. And can I ask you? Can I?
बातचीत कहाँ होती है?
No.
सर बातचीत कहाँ होती है सर? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोसेस में बातचीत कहाँ होती है सर? पार्लियामेंट में होती है सर. पार्लियामेंट में होती है सर. सर पार्लियामेंट में होती है सर.
They said.
Do you know what is the process of delimitation? Election Commission करती है.
No. 1 minute. The delimitation is carried out by the Delimitation Commission appointed by the President and including a retired Supreme Court or High Court judge, the CEC, the State Election Commissioner. It conducts the exercise independently with final reports legally binding under Article 329A. Never question me on facts. As I told you, I have a great memory and a great knowledge of facts. Now my question to you, no. My question is, ये लोग, सारे ये लोग, people like Pulla, very dangerous because
you have a section in your mandapam.
होगा मंडपम में होगा.
याद रखना पड़ेगा.
याद रखूंगा. आप भी आइए मंडपम में. मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि किसने डिलिमिटेशन की? कांग्रेस पार्टी ने की 1952 में.
Yes, sir. I was about to say that.
1963 में.
तब इन लोगों ने बातचीत करी.
फिर बोला कि फिर करते हैं 1973 में. हर 10 साल में डिलिमिटेशन.
बातचीत हुआ सर.
बातचीत आपको बताता हूँ ज्योत्सना जी. गुड क्वेश्चन. जब 1952 में, लिसन टू मी, जब 1952 में डिलिमिटेशन हुई, उस समय नेहरू जी प्रधानमंत्री थे देश के. नेहरू, उनको पूछा गया आपने मीटिंग की? बोला हाँ 2 मीटिंग की. बस 2 मीटिंग. Nehru said, okay, I am Prime Minister. 2 meetings. हाँ तो 3 नहीं. So they did not need to talk to anyone.
था ही नहीं हमारे खिलाफ.
सर मतलब पूरा कंट्री में कुछ भी नहीं था सर.
You know, in 1952, there were 489 seats in the country. In 1957, they said 494 seats will be there in the country. So they increase 5 seats every 5 years. Every year they increase 1 Lok Sabha seat. और बताऊं, ये कांग्रेस पार्टी की fraud, पुला राव, ये कांग्रेस पार्टी की gigantic fraud, झूठ, फरेब.
जिस देश
I'm saying
पार्टी ने अंग्रेजों को भगाया, उसके बारे में
आपने अंग्रेजों को भगाया. आप अंग्रेजों की पार्टी हो. अंग्रेज ने आपको पार्टी. A.O. Hume is the founder of your party. Your founder of your party is A.O. Hume and your effective president is Sonia Gandhi. आपको बता रहा हूँ. Now the question is, Bulla, you are looking a bit scared today. कोई facts नहीं है ना?
No, the biggest fraud that has happened to this country is Congress.
There you are. Ladies and gentlemen, now today they have lost the debate, and